Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm back with my second little stack of books that I picked up here at the end of the month. Well, this will probably be, I have some books on my list, like my Christmas lists out, mostly the new releases from the past couple months. But, I mean, unless, I don't know, I don't see buying very many books in December because I think I've got most of my winter and Christmas stuff that I wanted to get. And, like I said, all the other books that I really kind of want on my list are on my list. So, you might get another flip through towards the end of the month, hopefully if I get them for Christmas. And, yeah, so, never say never around here, but but this may be it for a while. So a couple new releases at the beginning. Matchstick Mouse, a winter coloring book. This is the latest from Morgan O'Brien. This book belongs to, this is Amazon printed. The Matchstick Mouse books are usually a touch, just smaller a touch than your average sized coloring book, just as a note. But this is part of the regular Matchstick Mouse series. It is on standard Amazon paper. It is very cute. Now, I typically don't start coloring a lot of winter stuff until probably when like official winter season starts. Though, I mean, I might make an exception and start here early. I'm still feeling my autumn coloring. That is very cute. For a minute there, I thought he was holding like a roll of toilet paper for the owl, and I was very confused, but I think that's supposed to be ribbon. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Like I said, I still have some autumn books I want to color in, but I actually colored my first Christmas too. I have 1.5 Christmas pages already, which is probably 1.5 more pages than I did last year for Christmas. Hear noises. Hopefully that is not at our house, and that's across the street. One thing I definitely need to do is research different ways to color snow. I have a few ways I like to color it, but I'll probably want to get creative and try some different ways. How very considerate. We're going to imagine in Matchstick Mouse world that the spiders they do look a lot cuter. They look like little suit sprites with legs. In the Matchstick Mouse world. I cannot say I would be the same way in reality, though. I mean, I guess if it was a spider waiting patiently in my window to come inside, I don't know. I don't know. Because then I would think that's just how they do it. That's how they get in, and then that's how they kill you. Very cute. Yes, I know some spiders are beneficial, and some spiders don't, are more scared of you than you are of them. Yeah. I know that. That doesn't, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me. It just doesn't help me. Like I said, we will assume the Matchstick Mouse spider world is very cute. So they're very cute and innocent looking. These ones were, I think Matchstick Mouse is a she. I'm not sure. Where the mouse is writing different animals are hanging out with them and catching a lift, I think's like really adorable. I do love that one with the frog too. I'm having a problem, like, so one of the reasons you haven't seen me color in a wide variety of books the past few months, I mean, I've colored in a lot of books, but I've been very, once I start a book, I seem to want to stick with it for a while. Like I almost don't want to get up and start a new book. Some of that may be laziness. Some of that's probably because I'm coloring in there and I get comfortable, like in my living room, I get comfortable and coloring a certain way and I just want to keep coloring that way. I don't know. I'm usually not like that. And this is very cute. The past 3 or 4 months, I've been doing that where I just want to like keep going in certain books. And it's like if I could just get into one of these, if I could just grab one of these Matchstick Mouse books and get started on it, I would probably do like 3 or 4 pages at least. It's just getting into these other books. I think the newest one from Jade Summer, they had the Christmas Countdown Advent Calendar. Now we have the Stress Relief Coloring Book. I do really like the books they've been coming out with. This is again by Candice Janney, who I'm really digging her style of art. There's some other books of theirs, recent books of theirs, I need to add to my wish list. I'm really glad that they were able to kind of come back. I know they've been through the ringer a bit. Really kind of like this coloring challenge list over here. I have so many plans for next year. I'm almost scared to try to do yet another type of challenge. So these are not super complicated images. They're just supposed to be relaxing type images, a different variety of images. Of course, I thought that one was adorable. But like the flower crown animals, I'd like to get. There's a couple others. Love this. Y'all know witches and cats. Man, that is... I thought the little bedrooms, like the rooms like this setup was real cute. I've seen a colored image of that. And then I saw this cactus one in desert scene and I was just like, geez, yeah, okay. The randomness vibe is getting me in this one. This pretty creepy looking doll. Like I said, the themes kind of just all kinds of different images, but sometimes that's what you need. And like I said, if you just have like a book you want to sit on your desk and you don't want a huge variety of books or images, like this gives you a lot of different things to try. And I love that they have some blacked out backgrounds in the book. I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying her art in these books, and like I said, I appreciate that they were doing that with Alexandra Franzese and Joshua Dunbar before all the issues with Amazon listing them as artists. And if I said author earlier, apologize for that. And to really like that part. Of course, I love me a good beach picture. Like I said, some of these have this, and I got a good crispy black background on this printing, so I was very fortunate. These are really beautiful. You get like, I mean, but then I love these two. Yes, I am a cat person, but I do enjoy dog pictures. Actually keep seeing pictures from adorable dogs by such and such diva, and I keep thinking, dang it, I kind of wanted that book. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I was like, I didn't get it. And then now that I'm seeing the pictures, I'm like, but it's so cute. I really got to start setting some, oh, boundaries will be set in 2024. I just woke up from a nap. If I sound mumbly and extra sleepy and like I don't know what I'm saying, which, hello, me most of the time, I just woke up from a nap and I'm still kind of, my brain is still back in the bed. Winry is not very happy. I got up and she is writing. Love this like spacey background theme on a few of these pages. Um, she has decided that she is going to riot. So it looks like you get, I'm guessing, 50 unique images in this, which is a really good bargain. Most of these coloring books, I don't know what it's listed at on Amazon now, but like they had an intro list price of $6, and for like 50 unique images, that was a great deal. And I don't know what their usual price point is. I can't remember. Ooh, that's cool. It's like she's getting ready to do like some crazy steampunk dance concert or something because she's got the little mic going there. But even if this is like 9 or 10, I still think for 50 unique images, that's like a really good price point these days. And like I said, if you are the type that you prefer to just work in one book and like sometimes you're in the mood to color different things, this is a really good, I think this is a really good choice. Oh, you get the little mini images at the end. That is cute. Oh, I like those. I almost would like to have a book with just the mini images. But like you could do like 3 a page and maybe one smaller one, like one blown up a little bit. And then an example from the Christmas Countdown book. I showed you this Monday. If you missed it Monday, and I did do a flip through of my Christmas books that I picked up this year. And definitely, just as a plug for all artists, definitely be sure to leave reviews on Amazon. It does help them a lot with the algorithms of the more like reviews, I guess positive reviews or any reviews, I'm not sure. The more reviews they get, like I guess I would assume Amazon's algorithm shows them more to people like under recommendations and stuff. So with the influx of like AI coloring books in the market, judgment free zone on that. You like what you like, but it does make it harder for the hand-drawn artists that we've and publishers that we've known for a while to get their books noticed. So like I said, anything, a lot of times you wonder what you can do. Leaving a review is probably one of the best things you can do. So I usually wait till I complete a page and then leave a review and like post a picture of the page. So I think you can even put flip throughs on there, though you probably don't want to put one like this because it's multiple books and I'm talking the entire time. Hopefully y'all saw all that. I just realized I do this all the time. I put the book down here and then, okay, there we go. I picked up another Circulism book. This animal book by Eclipse. I just couldn't resist. This is actually on the standard paper. I apparently can't take the time to bother to read which paper version I'm getting. So with the Circulism color by number books, you can get the standard Amazon paper version, which is the regular Amazon paper we all know and don't really love, but we put up with. And then you can also get the superior paper, which is like the shinier, glossier paper that you've seen. That one, ooh, that is beautiful. Yeah, I saw the images on this one, and I just couldn't resist. Um, the superior paper works really well in that it will extend the life of your markers because the paper is not soaking it in because it's got that glossy kind of texture to it, so it doesn't soak up the marker as much as the regular Amazon paper does. But see, like with these really big circles, I almost like that it soaks in the marker because it fills in the big circle a little quicker. And when you're doing a whole page of circles, a little extra time saves me a little bit of time. But most of the time, unless you're like me and you're impatient, I would say go with the superior paper. It may be a couple dollars more, but if you're replacing your markers a lot and you like using alcohol markers on these, it will help extend the life of those markers. So I guess that's what it comes down to. Do you want to pay a little more for the book, or do you want to replace your markers faster if you use alcohol markers in this thing? So I enjoy them. They're very relaxing. These are fun to do when we're watching TV. But like I said, when even on the half-size books, like the Wildcats book I'm working through, it gets a little tedious filling in the circles, but I mean, it's kind of like George Sufexis, where it's a little tedious, but it totally looks worth it in the end. Which, oddly, I've not colored a lot of his stuff lately, probably just because I haven't been hanging out in here. And I absolutely cannot see the numbers in regular light. I have to have this bright light that's on my desk for that. I like these landscape ones, and I like that they're all together. So I'm going to have some kind of video, probably a color and chat on Friday. If it's not a color and chat, it's just going to be a chat. Because I just went and had my hair done, so it might be a good time to just do a front-facing video and just talk at you for a minute. Ooh, that one's gonna be beautiful when it's done. And then Sunday I might go ahead and do complete pages for November. I'm not gonna have a ton for December because, well, I might actually have a fair amount, but I will be gone for a week in December for a work trip for a week. And you're like, it's just a week out of the month, though. And I'm telling you, the way being chronically ill works, I need time to rest before I go and time to rest when I get back. So, but yeah, I couldn't resist it. I have so many of these right now. I have Animal, I have Chonk, which I've been meaning to color in. And now I've got like the Christmas elves, and then the Yuletide one I just picked up. I did a picture in. And I still have Wildcats that I'm just like 5 or 6 pages from finishing up. And those are not the only ones I have. I have other ones. So those are just the ones I can think offhand. So all 3 of those are new releases. I think both of the last 2 I'm gonna show you are older. This one she published last year. This is Winter Mandalas by Alexandra Franzese. Y'all have seen how much I've enjoyed her mandalas. They're pretty much my favorite type of mandalas to color. So I figured I would pick up the winter ones to at least try to be somewhat seasonally appropriate as we go in December, and then probably January, February. I have a feeling March I will be, if I haven't already split over to the spring coloring, I will be, because I will be by that point manifesting spring. And this has got a few like holiday type mandalas in here too. Which I feel is fair. Winter, at least winter in like, I guess, the northern hemisphere, um, unless you do like wintry type scenes and, well, wintry type scenes. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just making words. I'm saying words. They're coming out of my mouth. There you go. Let's get some sweaters. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So there's a couple in here. I do have her kawaii Christmas mandalas too, though. So I would like to do at least one in each of these books for December, but we'll have to see. Ooh, we have a Hanukkah one, which I was just talking about the other day. I'd like to see more Hanukkah and Kwanzaa type inclusive imagery when talking about like festive and holidays this time of year. So very cool. Ooh, I really like that one. I already see that's going to be like a dark blue or purple or something. That might be the one I do in here for sure. First off, my glitter gel pens and all my glitter paints are about to get a workout, let me tell you. Because candy wrappers, ornaments, any type of ribbon, wrapping paper, lights on a tree, like it's all, there's glitter everywhere. I glitz it, I glam it up. And the only thing that stinks about that is it just doesn't show well, like when you're trying to show it on camera, but I will do my best. Yeah, I think we sunk into our official weather kind of temperature. Usually we don't hit that till later in December. We were cruising a little bit warmer than usual, which, it's either, thanks global warming, it's either a lot warmer than it usually is, or it's like crazy colder than it should be. There's just no having normal temperatures. So how fun. But yeah, that's what we do is usually we'll be warmer than typical. Then we'll get just blasted with like polar weather, and even in Tennessee, like I'm talking 20-degree highs, um, maybe hitting 30. Then January, February, we have way too many times where the temperature dips in the single digits and in the negatives. Trust and believe, I have washer and dryer. I have washer water lines that can attest to that. Here's a bonus one from Dessert Mandalas. Might be the only one I don't get of hers just because I don't like coloring food as much. So glad to add that to my collection. So yeah, we usually get like crazy cold January and February, and so I am not looking forward to that. Cat Doodles Cuteness Overload. This says illustrated by Ronie Pios, but it is a Julia Rivers book. So I actually have this book, and it got a little bent. That stinks. I have this book, but this is one of the books that I had really bad yellowing in for markers before I figured out I gotta kind of look for that in the markers I use. And I just, because I was in a buying phase, I was like, yes, I knew I was going to replace this book, so I just bought a nice fresh copy. This is a very cute book, and it is an older book. It's 2017, and it did get a little wrecked. But I love it. I still think it's such a cute book. One of my favorite pictures is in here in the old book, and it yellowed so bad because I used the old school Arteza Everblend markers. And I might take that one out and frame it. But I just love this book. It's super cute. This was the one I did. And it turned out so good. It was probably one of my favorite pictures of the past 5 years. But like, it completely, like, the half of this page was yellow. Like, there's no way I could have recovered it. And the other pages I did in here, there's one I'll probably save out of the old book. The other one, meh. I think I was doing a color challenge. I always like the ones that look devious in these. Like, they've always got that one that's looking sketchy. Like, he is up to something. I don't really see him here. That one might be him. He's seeing them sleeping, so he's like, I'm gonna go cause some trouble. Okay, maybe they're not in every picture, but I thought there was always one devious looking one. But anyway, these are stinking adorable. And I want to show you guys because this is an older book, and I don't see a lot of people with this one. But if you love cats, highly recommend it. And I'll color them any old colors in this book. That might be the one I colored, like, I picked like 3 or 4 random colors for my marker batch, and I just, it was cool because there were some that were like green and purple and stuff, and like, I didn't mind the colors themselves, but it just wasn't like my favorite picture ever that I had done. This was the one that I did with, I think, all my cats and a couple of the not my cats. Like, I did them all in the different style of all the cats I've owned over the years. And so I'll probably want to keep that one. Oh, missed one. That one he's hugging is a gigantic. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping y'all get a video Friday and Sunday. If not, maybe just Friday. I have to start back at work on the 4th, and I don't know what my schedule is going to look like the 2 weeks after that. Probably, definitely at least one video on the weekends, and then maybe one during the week, or 2 on the weekends, just depending on how things go. But yeah, so there is my second little group of books that I picked up. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week. I have just been tired. If we do a color and chat or face where I just tell you what's been going on, we've had a little bit of a rough November. It's a good thing I was feeling better so I could appropriately handle some of the chaos that happened. So November's been a little rough, and it's involved some changes that need to go into place for 2024. And so I might talk a little bit about like my plans for 2024. I do have a planner and stuff. I might show you guys that. But it's been a rough month, and I really, really wanted to get my office reorganized. Like, I wanted to at least do one big project while I was on leave, and it was going to be cleaning out my office, and I was in the mood to do it last week and the week before. And ever since Thanksgiving, I've just been so tired again. I think just from everything going on, and it's like I can either rest, take it easy this week, and just color, and then just work on getting the office done for the end of the year, or if I push myself, then I'm just tired going back in the next week. And I want to be next Monday to be as positive as possible for me, going back, because I'm already nervous as hell about it. It's just been weird being out of the loop for 2 months, and just nervous about it. And so that's kind of what I've chose to do this week, is just sleep and color and crochet and do the things just try to do the things I want to do and not get stuck on the phone all the time, because that's like doom scrolling is one of the worst things I can do to sap my mood. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of what I've been doing. I want to make sure I'm in as good a spot as I can be going back, and the stuff in here, it's no big deal. It's seeing it messy affects me, but like it's not like it's kind of out of the way from the rest of the house, so it's not like it's causing a huge issue, so it'll get done when it gets done. Don't worry about it. Other things are kind of more important right now. So just trying to use that mindset that that stuff I've been working on the past few months. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, and I will be back on Friday with something for y'all, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks guys, and bye for now.